the East Coast broken with no direction, and I'm coming back a new man ready for any challenge to come my way.
I'm so glad that his death could mean something. It put the spur in my boot that we have to keep going.
This isn't a phase of life the kids are going through. It is a passion for justice and a compassion for people who are suffering and not have any of the opportunities that we have here. Our son was the American that got killed, and the effect goes on and on and on. It's not just that story that happened. It's happening to people. They've lived it over and over again in different ways, and we need to be more aware of that.
I used to night commute here, and it has reminded me the way I used to mop water from here when it rains. It's been 4 years since the funeral of my mom. I was feeling maybe if I could bring her back. But there is no way you can bring a dead person back. I think the only way we can remember Nate is we should mark his legacy. We should continue with it. We wanted to see peace all over the world. We have to work together and continue with the good work that Nate had already begun. We should not end it there now. We should take it to another level until we get peace also. And I still feel unsafe because Joseph Kony and his commanders, they are still alive and they are not yet arrested by the International Criminal Court.
I think Nate was motivated, a sense of trying to find his purpose. Meeting Tony, I think he had a face and a name to that purpose. And in the end, I think all of us in the back of our minds know we'll sacrifice here. Every time you jump on a plane, you know the risks, but the injustice is so great. Someone has to put the skin in the game, and I think Nate understood that. Nate never wanted the spotlight, and he definitely would not want us to stop. He re-energizes me, makes me recommit to the goal of stopping the LRA once and for all. And we've met President Obama, we've put hundreds of kids in school, we've done all these things, but it's not enough. Just Cody's still on the loose, he's still able to kill people. In order to honor Nate and to continue our commitment to the invisible children and the commitment we made to Tony to stop Joseph Kony once and for all, we have to go harder.
The stars, the moon, they have all been blown out to land.
I believe the LRA is the most brutal rebel group that exists today, and they are spreading. They have moved on from northern Uganda to the DR Congo, Central African Republic, and Sudan. Kony's going to the places where there's no roads, no cell phone service, and no one to stop him. He can commit mass atrocities, abductions, and we won't even find out about it for months. We have options when we face an emergency. The people in the LRA-affected regions don't.
In this particular place, there is totally no network. If there is a radio communication, it gives enough time to save lives.
We have a new plan now. We've already begun setting up radio towers connecting remote villages to a warning system. We can find out where the LRA is and warn the surrounding communities. For a small investment, we can get massive gains in saving people's lives. The tragedy and grief of the Hen family is felt year after year by thousands of families in Central Africa being terrorized by the LRA. Tony, Nate and his loved ones, and I found out the hard way about what you can gain by losing everything. We know now we need each other to fight for the common belief that no life should be taken in vain. Right now, we are shaping human history by closing the divide between resources and responsibility, awareness and action, and by taking action on the individual level. And we are all charged by the belief we will have to answer even if we are not to blame. I beg you to take action. Push yourself, do what's necessary. The world is waiting for you guys. Don't miss the invitation to join.